Hey everyone, this is your girl Catrice, and welcome to Cocktail Hour with Catrice. I'm so excited that you all decided to join me for today's live, to click on this video, and to support your girl. Okay, so let's get a few of the church announcements out the way so we can get started. Number one, go over there and check out our Patreon. That is our exclusive community where I give you our breaking news, behind the scenes information, my personal thoughts on some things that I can't say out here, some pictures of people's pictures that I can't post here on YouTube, and some other information. Okay, I also give you all a word if I get it, so I don't like to do that much, but it comes through, so I go ahead and give it to you over there in Patreon. Okay, number two, you all should have gotten a text message, okay, from me to you when I'm going live. So if you have not gotten a text message, that means you're not a part of the community. So go over there and text the word cocktails to 833-495-4371. It's 833-495-4371. Also, the third thing, honey, make sure that you all support this channel, okay? And a little bit will help, all right, because we're trying to build something really positive over here. So check the link down below for my Cashapp. You can send it through PayPal, okay? Just go ahead and support your girl so that we can keep this show up and running. And last but not least, I'm a self-published author of a book, well, several actually, but the main one that deals with this channel is called Triumph Over Adversity, Overcome Your Church Hurt. It shares with you all my personal journey of what God allowed to happen to me, how I ended up leaving the church, and then some of the stuff that he gave to me back then is actually happening right now. So you want to make sure that you check out that book. If you've ever dealt with church hurt, I give you all some tips on how to cope and to deal. I might have to rewrite it, but I don't know, child. This is a lot of work to write a book. I'm doing other stuff. Anyway, I cannot wait to see you all for today's show. Share me with your friends, your family, and your aunties. Okay, the aunties love cocktails. They love me. Share me with them so that they can get this good tea too. I'll see you soon. Bye. Good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you all. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Hey, Alice, what's going on? Thank you all so much for coming in. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you all. Listen, this week has gone by so quickly for me because I was pretty much MIA last week. I think I went live one time. But I wanted to come on really quickly to share my point of view about some things. Okay, we're going to start with the Earnest Pugh situation and end with the sweet, precious daddy of the United House of Prayer. But let me get out some announcements really quickly. Number one, directly after the stream, we are going live in my Patreon. Okay, those people who are not a part of the Patreon but have something to do with what we're going to be discussing already have the link to the Patreon. Okay, so we're going to be going live there to I'm going to give you all some updates, some confirmations, and we're just going to have a little conversation about what has been going on behind the scenes, and particularly about Dallas. All right, so if you all are already in Patreon, I will see you directly after this broadcast. All right, now the patrons knew that about 2 hours ago. Okay, so you all need to be in attendance. Now the video is going to stay up. I normally take it down depending on what I share, but I do feel released to say what I'm going to be saying, and so you do not want to miss that. Again, for the people that are have something to do with the story. Hey, Yoey, thanks for coming in, baby. Happy Tuesday. For those people who have something to do with the story in regards to Dallas, they know. Okay, so I will see you all directly after we leave here on YouTube. All right. Hey, Corey, what's going on, baby? Happy Tuesday. All right. Directly after we leave here. Also, let me just share this with you all. My patrons are fully aware. We are praying for everybody that is involved in this war that is going on right now, currently in Israel. If you are a Christian, then this should really mean something to you. This is a very big war, and let me just tell you like this. I'm going to say it this way because I don't watch the news. I do not keep up, so I cannot tell you exactly what's going on right now and why they're fussing and why they're fighting, why they did the surprise attack. I will tell you this, though. If you understand the word, I was just fussing on Instagram, by the way. I was fussing over there on, I'm still on there, by the way, but I was over there fussing. Well, we were doing a little gossiping too, I ain't gonna lie. I was listen, you got to go to the pre-show before I come on live, honey. I go and I give y'all gossip behind the scenes. But if you all understand and you read your word, then you understand really what's going on, the backgrounds of this whole thing. It does not take a rocket scientist to fully understand why. But listen, that's up to you all to go back and to read it. All right, go back to the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament, okay? Or actually just do the first 5 books, which is the Torah. Go back and read the Torah, and you will understand completely exactly what's going on. That's all I got. All right. Now listen. Let's start off by let me just start by saying this to all of my content creators. And listen, can I be honest with y'all? Can we have a real honest conversation tonight? To everyone that's watching, okay? If you're watching from the bushes, what's going on? Wait, what's up, bush people? Sign up for that Patreon. You get this word tonight. I don't care if I like you, I don't like you. We're indifferent about something. We don't even have to agree. But if I do something on this internet, on the interwebs, all right, give folks their props. If you know that somebody, listen, you could have a complete disdain for the person, but if they broke it first or they did an interview, give them, somebody type hashtag give them their props. Okay? It's all this could be avoided if you just give people their flowers and their just due. You got to like folks. Listen, one thing I have learned and mastered the art of, I don't even have to like you. But if you did listen, you could do something completely wrong, right? And I don't like it, I'll give you know what? You didn't have to do that. How big of you to do that? Give people their props. So let's go back. Last week, I think it was Tuesday, as a matter of fact, Sir William McCrae. I'm not really familiar. I know of him via social media. I've never had any interactions with him. I don't know him personally. I have never had a conversation with him, but he did an interview last week with Earnest Pugh. Now, you all know, rain on us, breathe on us, shower down, okay? Shout out to Daryl Walter. He said, now rain on that. He said, no, rain on that, girl. I said, look, I know you're right. So he did an interview last Tuesday with Earnest Pugh on Facebook, okay? And it was a very insightful conversation that I watched. It was a whole 2 hours and 34-minute long interview, okay, start to finish. But let me go back to say that when I logged onto social media, hey, Inspire, hey, how you doing, baby? When I logged onto social media initially, I got a whole different story as to what exactly is going on with Earnest Pugh and Charles Butler. Now, I live in the DMV. And so that's where Charles Butler is here in the DMV. Earnest Pugh, at once upon a time, was here in the DMV. He, I believe, was working for the Ebenezer AME Church, Fort Washington. All right, where, and mind you, that is this. We had the same church name. Okay, I'm not gonna tell y'all mine, but the same church name. Okay, Ebenezer AME. And so they were both here in the same space. As you all, most of you all know, BET for the longest time had their headquarters here. I don't know where they are now, but it was a huge BET sound stage and studio right smack in Washington, D.C. So you can go to your Sunday morning service back in the day, and then you can go to BET and watch them tape Bobby Jones or Celebration of Gospel, whatever. Everything, a lot of things were taped here in the DMV. The DMV has a really big it says tap it in now. Okay, cool. The DMV has a really big gospel music scene. There's a lot of singers here, something similar to Detroit. I've heard that that's a big part, a big music scene as well. The DMV has a very big, very large music scene, following, you name it. Okay, if you really want to come and get the message out, you want the people to come out, DC, Maryland, Virginia is where you really want to be. Okay, on this side of the world. In particular, Maryland and DC are the two places that you really want to. Hey, because what's going on? Happy Tuesday. Where you really, Chef Don is over there on Instagram. Hey, baby. That's where you really want to be in the gospel music scene in this area, okay? Because it's going to bring everybody out. Sidebar, before I was familiar with this whole Core Jake situation, there's a church called First Baptist Church of Glenarden. Stephen Hurd was the minister of music there. Oh, what's the other guy's name? Oh, God's it's gonna slip my tongue. Anyway, they were like that. It's a huge church over there. Bishop Jakes goes there often. There's another church that's in DC that's a mega church. He goes there often. They're always here. They're always doing something. So again, it's really where you want to be if you want to get your music out. You want Miranda Curtis. She was one of the people that, of course, when you come in, you go to First Baptist Church of Glenarden. Like you go there to get Anthony Brown. Thank you, man. Anthony Brown. If you want to get your music out in the DV, that's really where you want to go. All right. So, but it's a big music scene here, and people just gravitate to the DMV. So, with that being said, it was not surprising to me when I found out that he was over at Ebenezer. Okay, it was not breaking news to me because that's where people want to be. It's either there, First Baptist. Text me some names, man. I know you know. And then there's another Reed Temple. Most of the AME churches, it's not really Evangel, right? First Baptist, of course. Whatever co-pastors who their own churches, child, we don't care about. Greater Bethel, I think that's what they're called. Greater Grace, something like that, child. She need grace. Anyway, that's where you want to go. And now it is probably like the Ram Church, even though they are still a growing church. The name is huge. The singers are many. Okay, like everybody pretty much goes there, and that's where a lot of the cool people go. And so, so he was over here doing that whole thing. And Charles, you all know, if you watch the Fellow Awards, Charles Butler is very, very popular. Him and his choir, they've been on the scene for a very long time. I did kind of get the impression that Earnest Pugh was trying to, act like he's the one that like found them or whatever. But I'm going to tell you this: the snippet and the part of the interview that people were talking about was literally 3 minutes long. Great Mount Calvary, thank you. Don't go to that church if y'all come to the DMV. Tell them I said it too. Actually, don't do that. Nope. Yeah, don't. But no, they ain't saved over there. They ain't saved. They're not saved. They don't know Jesus at Greater Mount Calvary. I'm joking. Y'all, I'm messing with them because of what she did to me last year. But what was I saying, y'all? Oh, so in this 2-hour and 34-minute interview with Sir William McCrae, based upon what I saw on social media, I'm thinking this is big, huge feud that's going on between Charles Butler and Earnest Pugh, and it's a nothing burger for me. It's fake news, actually. Actually, he put out a lot more names throughout the entire interview that could have rattled way more fences, that could have shook the table a little bit more. I'm not Charles Butler, so I can't tell him how to feel, but I didn't think it was that big of a situation. But he made a post on social media. They went back and forth. Earnest Pugh went back online, and it seemed as though Pocket Drama, that he was making a threat. Okay, I guess the Eagles were flaring up and they were fighting. Okay, but again, to me, it was a complete and utter nothing burger. All right, and so that's all I have to say about that. I did make a post. Let me read it to you all. Because again, I sat through, and this is what I want people to do. I want you all, when you all see something going on social media, don't just take a 30-second clip. Now, is it going to cost you a lot of time to sit and listen and watch the entire commentary to get to actually come up with your own thoughts? Sure. If you care about it that much, you're going to listen. If not, you're going to take somebody else's opinion on it. But I didn't see that there was where are my glasses? A situation that was brewing. I really didn't. So anyway, I said yesterday I wrapped up listening to the entire 2-hour and 34-minute interview with Sir William McCrae III and Earnest Pugh. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this so-called issue that they have is unequivocally fake news. It is very interesting. It is a very interesting narrative. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to try to say this nicely without being too shady. Y'all pray harder, please. It is a very interesting narrative that one would paint for the public, that this is a real and major turn of events. However, I find it to be completely disingenuous. And I'm going to say that because, again, out of 2 hours and 34 minutes, Why would you take a 3-minute situation and turn it into social media's biggest feud at the end of the year? Like, it's not. It's not. It's fake news. It's made up. And frankly, if you guys go back and listen to the entire interview, you will understand why I'm saying it's fake news, because there was a lot of mic drops in the video and shade in the video, but not directed towards Charles Butler. It wasn't directed towards Charles Butler. It was directed towards some other people. One in particular was probably about 20 minutes worth. And that was not even on Ernest's side. That was on William's side. Y'all go back and watch it. Y'all go back and watch it. Okay. If you have not seen it, I encourage you to go watch it. He said, I believe that he is the type of person that he says what he says, he means what he says, and that's it. And he's going to keep saying it until people start like giving him his props and respecting his craft and understanding that he's not going anywhere. I don't think he's monetized on YouTube anymore. I'm not. I sit here because I like to do this type of commentary. Okay. But I don't have to do it all the time because I'm not getting paid for it. I'm not. Okay. It says, from my standpoint as someone who watched the entire interview, there would be more than just Ernest versus Charles Butler. It would be Ernest versus everyone else that he mentioned in not so pleasant light. This would include not just gospel artists, but popular content creators as well. That would seemingly want the narrative to be pushed away from some very interesting info that was revealed throughout the course of the interview. I'll go back and watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. I encourage you all moving forward to watch more than just 30 seconds of a clip and watch at least the viral portions and the extended portion after the viral. So if you can't watch 2 hours and 34 minutes, watch 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, or 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. That way you get the entire scope of exactly what's going on in that said beef. And there's really, to me, there's no beef. I did see Charles's response. I was told by a source that it's really kind of stems from the Stellars, and that I think Ernest had allegedly thrown some sort of shade towards Charles because Charles was nominated for Stellar for his group for some, I think it was like some sort of album or something. Or was it? I don't even know what it is. It's like nothing. We need to do better than this. This is dumb. Are we representing Jesus? All right. So to me, it's fake news, but you all go back and watch for yourselves. All right. Hey, what's going on, Loga? I think that's how you say your name. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the stream. Now, whew, again, we are going live on Patreon right after this. I do not anticipate being on here long tonight, okay? Because I have a long night ahead of me. I'm tired. And I have to get up early in the morning to go to the gym. Y'all, I ate like a pig over the weekend. Look at my chin. Somebody need to smack me. I'm gonna be talking about daggone Sweet Daddy Bailey. Talk about myself. I went to the fight over the weekend and I had a great time, but I did eat. I was merry. So I needed to get back. I came back yesterday, went right to the gym. And I went to the gym this morning. All right. And I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I'm back on track. All right. And I'm drinking my water like Cora Jake told me to do. Okay. So shout out to my amazing street committee. Can I say it again? To my amazing street committee. Okay. So you all know I love boxing. So I had a fight over the weekend. It was on Saturday. But Friday, it was the weigh-in. Friday during the day, actually, is where we go in. My sister actually works for the promotion company. I go to be social. I go to be social. I go to be cute. Okay, because first of all, boxing is like a male-dominated sport. I'm single. Hello. But I'm not going to, I'm saying somebody. But anyway, but it's still a male. If you want, listen, ladies, if you want to find a man and you do not want to go to the church, you want to find you a roughneck, somebody, or somebody that is saved, but rough around the edges. He likes sports. He likes to be aggressive with other men, not with you. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want a man that is sure of himself, he's confident, he's masculine. That's where you want to be. Okay. And there's all ages, there's all shapes and sizes and heights. Okay. They come from small to medium to large to extra large. Okay. And if you like a little extra, okay, there are some that are a double XL. Okay. Some, not all. It's not a lot. Because especially the fighters are, you have a welterweight. They're like very small, very skinny guys. And you have your heavyweights or your super heavyweights. Okay. And those are the larger men, to probably upwards of 250, which is what the new bishop of the United House of Prayer for All People, his name is, hold on, pull it out. I'm getting breaking news while I'm sitting here too. By the way, I just got another email. Shout out to you if you're watching me, that you just sent me an email. Thank you. I appreciate you. They work overtime for this channel, by the way. Shout out to my street committee. Shout out to them. All right. Whew. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have all the information. I even have the video. I have a video. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 13th of October, the United House of Prayer the United House of Prayer for All People gained a new bishop, the Honorable A.D. Cunningham, a spiritual advisor of 137 congregations nationwide. Hey, Miss Bernice. Nationwide. He is the chief executive officer, sole trustee of all church holdings. Okay. Bishop Cunningham was elected overwhelmingly by a special council session called by the General Assembly of the United House of Prayer for All People, convened at the church's national headquarters located at God's White House in Washington, D.C. He was formally installed and held his first service as bishop on that same evening. They said he praised the Lord. The people said that the bishop at the United House of Prayer for All People preached the word, the mind of God. Okay. Bishop Cunningham succeeds the late great Bishop C.M. Bailey, who was selected then Apostle A.D. Cunningham to serve as the organization's senior minister. In that position, he became the acting chief executive officer after the August 11th passing of Bishop Bailey, ensuring the House of Prayer's bustling membership and various ongoing programs and efforts were uninterrupted and allowed to thrive even during the leadership transition. Additionally, then, Senior Minister Cunningham also oversaw the nationwide viewing. Now, this is the man of God that put all these people backs in jeopardy. I'm gonna give him his props though, but that part I got a little pissed about. I said, sir, you didn't want to preserve these men's backs? I'm sorry. I'm gonna do better January 1, I promise. I'm sorry. Okay. Whew, y'all forgive me. I'm trying. I'm gonna do my best. All right. Where we at? Okay, so he oversaw the nationwide viewings of Bishop Bailey as well as the funeral services, reconvened the organization's 97th annual Holy Convocation in Charlotte, North Carolina, and worked with the highest ecclesiastical body of the church, the General Council, to perform the annual financial audit of the church congregations located on the East Coast and Southern regions. Bishop Cunningham was previously pastor of 3 congregations of the United House of Prayer for All People, 8th Street in Washington, D.C. So look, he's a New York native, y'all. Okay, we're gonna talk about the mind of God. He was also at God's White House, praise the Lord, starting in 2000. Oh, let's go back. He was at 8th Street, Washington, D.C. in 1986. I was 5. How old is the man of God? They better not bring a bishop in here about to die. Listen, we can't not no time soon, Lord. Delay. All right, in 1986, Greensboro Mother House in North Carolina in 2003, and God's White House in Washington, D.C. starting in 2010. While pastoring in Greensboro and recently in Washington, respectively, he held supervisory responsibilities for all of the congregations in his region. Additionally, Bishop Cunningham was a member of the General Council of the church, holding various positions of responsibility, including the position of head judge. He was also a member of the church's National Return Committee. I said the return. Did the people leave? Y'all's congregation is huge. Where do people win at? Return. It's on the website. The National Return Committee, whose focus was primarily on the youth, a member of the 2022 Constitution Review Committee, and since 2006, he held the position of Secretary of the Church's General Assembly. Bishop Cunningham, renowned as spellbinding preacher and teacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ, is a Brooklyn, New York native and served as a deacon during his youth in Boston, Massachusetts, under his grandfather, the late Apostle Hankerson. He also, he answered, where my glasses at? He answered the call of the late Bishop W. McCullough to be the ordained elder in early the year I was born, 1981, and grew in the ministry under his father-in-law, the late Apostle D.L. Rickle. They love these acronyms, don't they? Pastor of the Salisbury, Maryland congregation. He has been married. He better be saved and faithful. Bishop. Oh, somebody said he ain't fatty. I can't. This logo person, you switch your profile to come on here to troll it. I love it. I love every second of it. Okay. It says he has been married for 41 years to the new First Lady of the United House of Prayer, Mrs. Deborah Cunningham. Bishop and Mrs. Cunningham are the proud parents of yada yada yada. Okay. Hey, PN2, how you doing, baby? What's going on, Cupcakes? Hey, baby. Cupcakes is in the building. Y'all shout out Cupcake. Listen, I'm getting ready to show you all the new, the improved. Okay, listen, let me tell y'all this. Y'all go to the website. The mind of God is handsome. The mind of God. This might be a setup. They're going to try to test. Listen to these women scream. This is a test for the women of God. To stand firm, women of the house of prayer for all people. You better go in there with your knees. What I do? Y'all there? Okay. Women of God, y'all better go in there with y'all knees. What is it? Rubber band together. I don't walk in there with no skirts on. Well, you might have to wear down to your ankle, to your toenail. Go into the church, going to serve the Lord, and I want you to have your knees like this. Just like this. Walking like that. Praise the Lord. The man of God is handsome. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sweet, precious daddy. My God. They say it's precious. And this is how the women of God get messed up. Because you put a man in position that's handsome. He looked like he well put together too. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is the devil trying to tempt the people. It's the devil trying to tempt the women of God. Trying to take them outside of character. We trying to be saved, and you do that. All right, let's look at the new bishop. Listen to the lady scream. ladies and gentlemen, that is the sweet precious daddy. Now listen, let me tell y'all what happened. If I close my eye, y'all close your eye. Y'all remember back in the day when Michael Jackson was on tour? Y'all remember that? And that's what it sounded like to me. I said, who in the building? Drake? Is Drake here? So who here? Who here, y'all? Is Drake here? Did Michael come back? Where is Michael? I said, good Lord. Did the King of Pop rise? Hold on. Did the King of Pop take on Lazarus come for? I'm lost. What happened? What happened? The people told, look, the people, if you close your eyes real good, I'm gonna play it again. Let's close your eyes and listen. Do it like that. It's gonna sound like MJ is walking through the building. Y'all listen to this. Okay, can y'all see me? I done messed up my camera this time, so I cannot read the comments on my StreamYard for whatever reason. Okay, cool. So PN2 Raw said, I was trying to get to that comment. She said, was he thoroughly investigated? Because them screams sound, listen, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, listen, if I don't know nothing, it is church politics. and if I don't know nothing else, when you put a whole bunch of men in her with a whole bunch of women, and we all know that it's more women than men. Well, in this church, no. It's a lot of men. It's a whole bunch of shucking and jiving. Listen, somebody said, oh, daddy. That's what they said that before. They have said that before. They told the man of God, daddy, ain't no, I'm sorry. Where the women of God at? First Lady Cunningham, come to the front of the congregation. Ain't no way that there's not gonna be any women calling my husband daddy. That's my job. Respectfully. No woman gonna call my man and my husband and the bishop. It sounds too casual for me. What you mean, daddy? Daddy who? Who you talking to? Your father still here? Where you at? Where you at? He here? Where you at? I don't see no daddy. I see my husband, ma'am. I don't see no daddy. Stop calling my husband. Okay? You can call him something else. But not no sweet, precious, no. There's no sweet daddy, sweet, precious daddy coming out your mouth to my husband. Respectfully. Call him Bishop or Apostle Cunningham. Call him the Right Reverend, okay, of grace. His Eminence. Pick one of those. Do like the Catholics do. Your Grace, your Eminence. Call him that. Not no sweet, sweet precious daddy. Who? Not my man looking like that. Now they can call Daddy Bailey, sweet Daddy Bailey, that because what could he do? I'm stop. I gotta do a whole Patreon live, a serious one after this. Y'all gonna pray for me. Y'all go pray for me. They could call Sweet Daddy Belly that, because Sweet Daddy Belly, where was he gonna go? He might do a little rubber pat. You know what I'm saying? He might, oh, come on over, give me a hug. That's all Sweet Daddy Belly could do. That's disrespectfully. Hey, just Dominic. That's disrespectfully. Daddy Belly, Daddy Belly, how you doing? So I'm doing well. Give you a little pat. Because Daddy Belly, he had to have help. He had to have help. The first thing, let me tell you something what happened. So I got the email on Friday. She said, cocktails, they just announced the bishop. I said, oh my God. Oh, I looked at the thing. I said, what do you look like? I said, I need a picture now. Now. He better be under 250. He better be, if he close, he better be 249.5. Don't you, y'all better not feed this bishop. Listen, you're not house of prayer for all people. I love y'all. Okay, the people say y'all call. They ain't none of my business. Y'all look, they say y'all cook good food. So you have the best kitchen around. The cooks in the kitchen. Breaking news. Do not feed this bishop pork chop sandwich, hog mugs, chitlins, nothing with salt, low sodium diet. Okay, he needs that. If he wants a soda, give him sugar-free. Aspartame ain't gonna kill him, but that sugar is, okay? Because you do not want to have the same thing that happened the last time with this other bishop. The men of God had to yell, heave ho, and step. And somebody tried to come for me. Somebody, you ain't that small. I'm not. As a matter of fact, I got on my own tail yesterday. I said, you know what, you know better. Get yourself together. Getting depressed after my friend passed away last month. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I got depressed. And then this war that's going on. Then you got to deal with this Texas situation. And I'm trying to figure out how to bring this to the channel and tell y'all this without telling y'all everything. I was stressed out. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got depressed and I ate. I had cookies from McDonald's. I did. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and pretend like I didn't eat the wrong stuff. I did. Now for the United House of Prayer, you just buried the mind of God. He could not even stand on his own. That's a problem. Now this man of God, thankfully, he's walking, he's upright. Okay, we want to keep him that way. Y'all, please, somebody say that. They said Bishop been like bologna. I can't. Listen, don't nobody eat that mess. That is not good. Okay, what is bologna? It's like nothing but processed pork, right? Oh, Jesus, I can't. Now I will eat. The only thing that I will eat that's like that is scrapple. Don't come for me. I love scrapple, and that's it. It's not good for you. It looks disgusting. It cooks up real nice. Okay, it cooks up real nice. All right. And I like to eat it. I'm still a country girl. You will not catch me eating no hog mouth, no chitlins, no pig feet, none of that. But I will eat scrapple. And only on holidays. I probably will have it for breakfast on Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas. New Year's, no. Oh, I can't do it Thanksgiving. I gotta go. I gotta go out of town. Oh! No, I gotta be bathing suit ready. I can't eat that on Thanksgiving. I gotta wait for Christmas. Okay. I have cut up today. Okay. But nonetheless, y'all please keep this man under 240, 245. Okay. I'm talking to myself too. For the people that want to talk about me and my weight, I'm talking to myself too. 249, 245. If he gets up higher, 249.5. That's it. Don't let him get no bigger than that. Because if y'all have a repeat of Sweet Daddy Belly, it's gonna be on y'all. I know the people said that you can make some good macaroni and cheese, some good chicken ribs. They said the greens are good. Listen, I gotta go get me a plate one of these days when I can stand it, when I can have it. But right now I can't have it. Okay, I'm trying to get back down. The waist got to be wasted. That's what happens when you start dating and carrying on. You start eating and stuff. All right. So y'all pray for the man and woman of God. Pray for Mrs. Cunningham, the first lady of the church, because these women are gonna go crazy. That's what they're saying to her husband. It's lusting over the man of God. I can't go to the church. I told you I have a rule. If the man of God is handsome, I need a man that is ugly or not attractive. I don't want to say ugly. someone that is not attractive, that knows the word of God. I can sit under them, but I cannot sit under no fine. No, I'm not going. You will not make me go. You will not make me go. I can't. I refuse. I went to visit my friend's church. His bishop is very handsome. The word was no, it was youth Sunday. So the word, don't get mad when I say this. I wasn't feeling the word, but it was for kids. Okay, it was not. I need the meat. You know what I'm saying? I need the meat. Like I told y'all at the beginning of the stream, if you all know the Bible, you know what's going on in Israel right now. So I need the meat of the word. Give me the hard stuff. Give me something I can research and study. Don't give me no, oh God, just he's for so loved the world. Don't give me none of that. Because I'm not gonna want to listen to it. I zone out. As a matter of fact, I gotta take a nap. I will be on my phone. I need to be challenged with the word. That's why I like that. That's why Younger, okay, of the Ramp Church. I like watching him because he is theologically sound. Now, everything else, none of my business. That's it though. So I wish somebody would. I know you're right. I know you're right. I'm not doing it. Nobody's gonna call my husband daddy but me. And that's in a special time of the night or the day because we're married. The bed of marriage is undefiled. So if we decide we want to have a little noon action, he might be daddy during that time too. You know what I'm saying? But not just on just some random woman at the church calling like, hey, good morning and praise the Lord, daddy. Ma'am, respectfully, back up. Whew. That's all I think I have. All right, y'all. So we're getting ready to go to Patreon. And I'm deliberately cutting this short. I'm going to have to stop myself because I want to give my patrons some updates and some confirmations. This is about Dallas. It's going to be about a lot of different things. It's going to be a lot of world revelation as well. But in particular, it's going to be about Dallas. Okay. Give you all some confirmations that have happened. I hope to see you all there. Okay. Shout out to the people. Also, I did make some calls. It wasn't this week. It was the week before last. It was the week of the Morgan State shooting. I actually called. Well, I didn't call. I called one person, but I messaged the other two about potentially coming on. I've opted out because I want to protect and preserve my subscribers. Okay. If anybody will take the hit for things that go on in my channel, it would be me. All right. I don't want my subscribers being tracked, traced, penalized for what we do here on my channel, even in my private community. So I will be taking the brunt of everything that goes on for the most part. As it pertains to what we're going to be discussing today. Again, if you all, I know that there are Brandon Coleman's mom. I think are you still here, Miss Brandon? So you have the link, right? I sent it to you twice. I sent her the link. She will be in attendance. Okay, her and Pops will be over there in the Patreon. They are not members. I give them the link so that they can know what I'm talking about. Okay, I like to work in integrity. I like for people to know what's going on. They do not have to pay the Patreon fee because I want them to be a part. And I actually meant to send it to her earlier today. So let me know if you have it. And we're going to head on over there. And it's only because at this moment I feel relieved to talk to you all about it. I have been putting this off. It is the 17th of the month. I'm supposed to do this on the 1st. And I've waited 2 weeks because I was very afraid, not afraid to come out with it, but just trying to figure out how I was going to navigate discussing it. Also, you will have to understand that the level, okay, cool. You have the link, that the level of revelation that I've been getting, it's very scary. It's very scary stuff. And the confirmations to me is really what kind of weighs me down. There are times when you're like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not true. It's like, no, it's true. So that's what I've been putting it off for, because I have been, I've actually just been in awe of what God is doing. Trying to navigate this process, trying to navigate and talk to people that are older than me and wiser than me to try to figure out, just how to navigate the entire thing. You didn't get the link? Okay. I'm gonna send it to your, hold on. I'm gonna send it to your, I don't know how you didn't get it. I gotta pull up my laptop. Miss Bernice, send me your text me your email. Do that and I'll just forward it to you because I actually sent it to myself. That's how we'll do it because the link works. Hey Yobi. Text me your email address, please, ma'am, and then I will send it right over. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be discussing some updates, okay? And so if you are in Patreon, I suggest you all get ready. Okay, perfect. You got the link. Can you send it to, well, I don't think you have her information, Kwame. Miss Bernie, she'll probably send me a text. I'm going to send it to her email. Okay, so I want her to be a part of the conversation. Hopefully I will not be long. Okay, I don't want to be long and drawn out. I don't want to wear out the time. Okay, I want to just get on and get off. I'm sitting here in my cozy chair, in my sweater. But I did want to come on and talk about the new bishop. Y'all pray that the man of God does well. Y'all pray for the people. But we got to pray about this whole daddy situation, child. I thought they were talking about Michael Jackson or Drake. I said, oh my God. It sounds like a lustful scream. Ah! I was like, oh. That sounds like something that you do in your private time. For the women, for the senior saints, for the older women of God that may not have had that moment, I'm gonna pray that the Lord bless you before He takes you up out of here. Okay. I was told back in the days, I'm getting off the line, from an elder. I'm not gonna call her out because she ain't done nothing to me recently. But one of the elders at my former church told me during marriage ministry, she said, your husband will always, but you may not. I said, oh, the devil is a lie. The devil, I got it. Thank you, Miss Bernice. I said, the devil is a lie. And he's the father of lies. He ain't saved. Something about what I'm not going to get shot. You have lost. God is not pleased. Nor will He be mocked. Okay? Don't be up here lying and stuff talking about I ain't going to get no orgasm. Woo! No, ma'am. All right, let me actually send it to, let me just make sure I get it before I get off the line. Again, to all my patrons, please get ready to meet me in Patreon. This is going to be a very serious conversation. I've been holding off on this information. Okay. And if you guys are still kind of new to what's been happening, the Lord done showed me some stuff. So, oh, the Lord done show, it's a lie, right? Cassandra, it's a lie. And the father of lies. All right. I just sent it to you, Miss Bernice, from my email. All right. Praying for First Lady to sound like, hold on, the heart is in the way. Yeah, we got to pray for the First Lady, y'all. Because, listen, again, the former Bishop C.M. Bailey, the man of God could not solidify his place with the women folk the way he was supposed to, or the way he probably wanted to. Okay, because the man of God could not stand that well. But this man of God is he's of able body. Okay, he looks like he is of tall stature. Okay, he's a handsome guy. I give credit where credit is due. No, all meetings need to be supervised with camera. Record everything. I don't trust him. Tell the truth. If that was my husband, honey, told me the woman calling him daddy, I wouldn't be able to trust that. Sure, we laid up against somebody dead, going locker, or up against the desk. The devil's a lie. Hey, listen, an able-bodied man like that, child, you can't tell me, and I'm getting off the line now. You cannot tell me that man of God ain't shucked in the job before. All those daggone auxiliaries he was a part of, child. Look, if somebody got messed around with. What do people say? What do people say? I can't. The devil is a lie, and the father of lies. The truth is not in him. Let me actually turn this down. Okay, hold on. PN2 Ross said, praying for the first lady to sound like she's going to, yeah, she gonna need a baseball bat. Y'all had this conversation lit. I heard Bailey love portobello lamps. Baby, they got the best fried fish. Oh, I heard they can cook. She said, well, he sure look good at. See what I'm talking about? The women that got already in the conversation lusted. He sure look good and fit for now. See what I'm saying? Holy Ghost. You need the Holy Ghost. Don't get saved. Fresh out. I ain't gonna lie though. I said, look, I could never. I couldn't. Let me tell you something. If they said cocktail and look, and so then, oh, let me tell you what happened. So on the website, it says, and I might talk to my team about this. On the website, it says that he's open to interviews. This is the first. This is the first for the United House of Prayer for All People. I tried to actually copy paste the picture from the website, could not do. I had to screenshot it. They had that thing locked down so well. As a matter of fact, when the announcement was first made, I went onto the website. They had the link up, and it was restricted. Only certain people can have access. You had to have a password to get in. I said, "Oh, yeah, they locked that church down like Fort Knox. Y'all better listen." So if the man of God's messing around, you probably ain't gonna hear about it unless there is a baby, and they better pay for it. You better pay. Sure, but that fight, he fine though. I give it to him. The man of God is he's handsome. She said, what? Hold on, let me get off the line. It's well, I'll get him on the show so we can ask him about that. I know, right? Listen, they say he's open to interview, so I said, I wonder if the precious man of God gonna come on the line. I'm not calling him man daddy because listen, I might mess around and say something else, and y'all ain't ready for that. I'm trying to stay safe. Hey, Sergeant King, I see you on here. He said, "Damn, one of the urban." Listen, I have never seen anything like this before in my life. Shout out to one of my producers and one of my best friends. He told me about this church right before my surgery last year, and I did an extensive research on it. And and all I'm gonna say is this: the people of God, when it came down to the last one, allegedly, this is all allegedly, the deceased, unfortunately, they say he was trying to tie people up with their money all the time. They're trying to tie him up, say you got to pay the bill. One man, a guy went on the news. So your husband is at the United House of Prayer for All People, and the Lord has him there, and y'all meet at the little Silver Diner, okay, for some coffee and some tea, and a turkey sandwich. Make sure he don't eat no pork either. You don't want him to have pork like Bishop Bailey, because then what if that happens to him? We don't want that to happen to your future husband. Women of God, especially if he's older. If that man of God, especially if he's older, you're older, and you still want to be able to shuck a job and dip and die, and then if something happens and he gets the diabetes, then what happens? The diabetes is gonna be a killer. You know what I'm saying? For the right hand of fellowship. If you want to be able to keep on with that strong thing, you need to make sure that he eats a turkey sandwich instead of pork, chicken instead of beef, or vegan. Go have him go to that slutty vegan. That'll be the only side chick he get. A little one night stand sandwich. All right, so I will see you all on Patreon in 5. I'm going to start actually probably rolling in a minute. You all make sure that you meet me in Patreon. I will see you there. If you are on Patreon, the actual post is the video. So once I press the button, once I go live, all you gotta do is press the button, all right? And then I should pop up. If you hit the top bar on the actual Patreon, it'll take you right to YouTube, all right? That's how that works. So if you're in Patreon, if your first time coming onto a private live with me, there are directions at the bottom. However, you just press the picture. That is actually a video. You see how technical we are right here? Okay? I didn't do it. Patreon did it. I didn't make the app. Thank them. Okay? I just know how to do it now. And so you hit the button, and then you'll see me pop up like this. Not quite like this, but looking almost like this. And then we're going to have our conversation. I have to go grab my book with all my information on it. And hopefully we will be done by 8 o'clock, because I might have plans. All right? They said they're heading over now. Come on over to Patreon. If you're new, come on over. What they say, Cleo said, come now. Come on over to the Patreon. Let's have a little conversation. You all can comment there as well. You can comment on the YouTube side or the Patreon side. I will read the comments. If you all want to come up, I have to limit it to a couple people because I don't want to be overwhelmed. All right? But I would love to have you all come up. And I will see you all soon. All right. If you're watching, if you're new, consider subscribing. All right, guys. Hold on. Let me just log off because, child, this whole thing is messing me up. See y'all soon. Bye.